4 killers who were caught by someone unexpected. Police train for years to catch killers. Detectives analyze evidence, behaviors, and patterns. But sometimes none of that matters. Because some of the most dangerous killers weren't caught by investigators at all. They were exposed by ordinary people doing ordinary things. A fast food worker, a police officer on routine patrol, a piece of technology meant for something entirely different. These are 4 killers who got caught by someone they didn't expect to see coming. Caught by a state trooper on a routine traffic stop. Joel Rifkin, the Long Island serial killer. Joel Rifkin murdered at least 17 women across New York in the late 1980s and early 1990s. For years, he avoided complete suspicion. There were no tips, no witnesses, no active manhunt focused on him. Then, in June of 1963, everything ended because of something completely ordinary. Rifkin was driving on the Southern State Parkway when a New York State trooper noticed his truck was missing a driving plate. A routine violation. The trooper attempted a traffic stop. Rifkin of course panicked and tried to flee. After a short chase, he was stopped, and that's when the trooper noticed a strong, unmistakable odor coming from the back of the vehicle. Inside was the decomposing body of Tiffany Bresciani, his final victim. There was no clever detective work, no long investigation, just a traffic stop that happened at exactly the wrong time for a serial killer. Joel Rifkin would later confess to 17 murders. This is unexpected because it wasn't a detective, it was just a routine patrol officer. He was just doing his job when he stumbled upon a serial killer. He must have had a lot of praise in the office that day. Caught by a fast food employee. Luke Magnotta. In 2012, Luke Magnotta committed one of the most disturbing crimes in recent memory, the murder of Jun Lin in Montreal. After killing and dismembering him, Magnotta mailed body parts to political offices across Canada. Then he vanished. An international manhunt began. Magnotta fled to Europe, changing locations and trying to stay invisible. But he didn't understand one thing. The internet already knew his face. In June 2012, Magnotta walked into a McDonald's in Berlin and sat at a computer terminal to read news about himself. A McDonald's employee immediately recognized him, not from police bulletins, but from online discussions and viral coverage of the case. The McDonald's employee then quickly contacted authorities. Police arrived and arrested Magnotta inside the restaurant without resistance. One of the most wanted men in the world was captured. Not by detectives or by border security, but by someone working in a normal job just in a fast food restaurant. Caught by technology, and a relative who had no idea. Joseph James D'Angelo, the Golden State Killer. For decades, the Golden State Killer terrorized California. He committed at least 13 murders, more than 50 sexual assaults, and over 100 burglaries. Then just like that, he disappeared. By the early 2000s, many believed that the serial killer would never be identified. There weren't any suspects or any arrests or any confessions. What finally exposed him wasn't police work in the traditional sense. And I say that because it was genetic genealogy. In 2018, investigators uploaded crime scene DNA to a public genealogy database. The same kind that people use to learn about their ancestry. They didn't find the killer, but they did find a distant relative. That relative of course had no connection to the crimes, and they had no idea they were helping law enforcement. By building a family tree background, investigators narrowed the suspect list to one man, Joseph D'Angelo, a former police officer. When police collected his discarded DNA, it was a match. D'Angelo was arrested at the age of 72. The thing is, he probably thought that he got away with it, but modern technology caught up just in time. It's a good thing that he can finally serve time. A bit of justice for all his victims. Who would have thought that uploading DNA would have caught a serial killer? Imagine if you uploaded your DNA to a website like Ancestry and you found out that you were related to a serial killer and you just completely solved a cold case. Caught by his own words, recorded by accident. Alex Murdaugh. Alex Murdaugh insisted he wasn't at the scene when his wife Maggie and son Paul were murdered in 2021. So yeah, this is more of a recent case. Murdoch told investigators he had left the property earlier. For months there was no physical evidence placing him at the exact time of the murders. But then something unexpected surfaced. Paul Murdoch had recorded a short cell phone video at the dog kennels before his death. And that video, well, it captured Alex's voice in the background.
Quick, Cash. Come. Quick. It's okay. Come here. Sorry, Dad. Come here, Cash.
Alex Murdoch clearly forgot that this recording existed. But once it was recovered, it directly contributed all of his accounts and his timeline. The prosecution used that accidental recording as a cornerstone of their case. It wasn't a witness or surveillance, it wasn't even a confession from Alex Murdoch himself. It was just a casual video on a phone that was never meant to document anything at all, really. Alex Murdoch was convicted in 2023, and rightfully so. These killers didn't fall because of genius detectives or dramatic confrontations. They fell because of a traffic stop, a fast food worker, a DNA upload, and a forgotten video. The most chilling part? None of them realized the moment they were caught until it was too late. This is my first long form video, so I would really appreciate it if you guys could leave a like and subscribe for more true crime content. My name is Daniel Rain, and I will be uploading weekly, as well as daily shorts. Also, be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments section, but for now, I'll see you in the next one.